Okay, I'm going to start. This is today is April 4th. This is a database scalability working group weekly sync-up meeting. Okay, so let's get started from updates from the sharding group. So phase 4 staging rollout was completed last week, and we are running that in staging right now. And things went well so far. So now the team is preparing for the production rollout. Hopefully we will roll out this week. And second bullet, Camille and Furkan, they actually implemented magic to unblock phase 6. Amazing. So the result, the testing result, of course, sample the tests shows that 47 times performance improvement against the non-decomposed version of the query. So that's very impressive. However, this is still a temporary workaround. We still need that feature to be re-architected to fully address the problem. So that will be, I think that work is going to happen between ops and sharding group probably, but mostly that's ops a feature. So we'll see. There is a timeline. We want this to do, but not as urgent as now because we are unblocked from the phase 6. Any questions?
Camille has an update on your point. I had a question if this will improve rendering time or any speed in the application. Is our test going to run faster? The QA black box test going to run faster as a result as well?
Do you have specific question about the UX part? Because there is one particular page that will be affected. I mean, we have faster performance, which is like CI/CD settings of the projects. It will render faster, even like with the change that is merged today into master.
Yep. Okay. If that answer, does that answer your question, Mac?
Yeah, I think we'll have to wait and see if the test finish faster or not. But it looks very promising. Congrats to the team.
Yeah. Cool. Over to my last bullet from sharding. Actually, a lot of great discussions around the DR test cases. I just wonder if QE would be able to capture the details and factor those into the one of the 6 scenarios. So under that epic, there are 6 test scenarios. A lot of discussions. So whether just capture the detail to the scenarios.
Yeah, I just had a question there about whether we have a due date for that yet. It currently says April 8th, and I think we're getting to the place where we'll need to be more crisp about the timeline and everything that needs to be done here. So yeah, if anyone knows it, feel free to add it. Otherwise, I can also take an action item to try to clarify it.
Yeah, Fabian and Camille, you can correct me, but this test will be carried out in phase 5 and 6. We know those 2 phases are aligned together in the same time frame. So we will be executing these test cases in phase 5 and 6. That's upcoming, I think, timeline wise. That is,
yes.
Yeah, April 8th looks right. Yeah.
From my perspective, the due date will be a little bit further in the future and align with those phases. We can probably update that. And it's great to see Nick Westbury also work on it actively. I've read some of his comments, so thank you for that. I personally think that for me, this would be important to have sort of a risk understanding of these scenarios as well. Like how likely are they, how bad are they, so that we can make sure we test the most risky things with priority.
Yeah,
Nick has been reviewing those scenarios, and I think he has been leaving comments in there. I will ask him to provide a final conclusions to what they are with respect to risk analysis. That will take a little bit more longer time. This is more as to what are the analysis, what are scenarios we need to update. But I'll touch base with him.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vinci, is he planning on doing a risk matrix for this?
Not a specific risk matrix. That'll take way
Okay.
longer time than he already has. So this is more to see what are the different test scenarios that he can execute, that we need to execute.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
saw an initial one, at least in the comments. I was wondering if he was going to expand that. Thanks for the response.
And also the testing will be carried out as a team all together. So it's not only in the three. So all the team, the phase 5 and 6 together is a testing phase. Any questions? Okay, then do we have a representative from the infrastructure? Jerry is here, but maybe I will vocalize for the infrastructure update. The phase 4 production rollout, we are prepared, all MRs are up and under review. So that's the part of preparation for phase 4 production rollout. And then the DR testing preparation, we have the 50K environment or reference architecture created in GCP. And then the next task is to create the database layer, then hook up the database, decompose the databases with the 50K reference architecture to carry out the testing in phase 5 and 6. So that goes along well. Looks like we are on track according to Jose's update in the issue. Questions? Okay, then move on to rollout progress review. So timeline and the confidence level remains unchanged. We are still projecting May 22nd as the target PTA. Oh, somebody is trying to say something. Okay, I will continue. And then our current timeline, we are preparing to roll out phase 4 to production. And then, yeah, that's update from the infrastructure, the same thing. And then the chart, the burn up charts are here. We are seeing a slight tick up again for our open issues. If you look at the charts below that in that dashboard, almost all the new issues were created against phase 7. We are preparing phase 7 rollout, so that's good. We get those issues identified as early as possible. So not a bad thing.
That's essentially me creating an epic and filling it with issues and things that we know that we need to do in preparation for that. So
yeah, that's a good articulation and preparation or planning for the phase 7 rollout. Thank you. That's all for today. Any questions? Okay. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.